the prices they are going for, then you know that actually affordable housing is not just about cheap or poor quality, but is a new dimension that a mechanism can be found for many, many Kenyans, if not all, to own homes. So the King's family, I congratulate you as well. And I want, Your Excellency, Mr. President, to say that Kajiado, like other neighboring counties, is loosely called the bedroom of Nairobi. We house Nairobians in a big way and many people of our counties. And because of our proximity to the city, it comes with blessings, but also many at times with challenges. Challenges of resources not being able to cope with the development required, and more so on the part of infrastructure. And therefore, I want to use this platform to appeal to you for more support to the metropolis area that is going to carry a huge population of Kenyans who will not find space in Nairobi. I will not go to mention a road project one by one because you know them, but just allow me to highlight the issue of a sewerage system for our key towns of Ongata Rongai, where we are, Ngong, Kitengela, and others, so that this kind of housing will be able to carry the issue of waste management. I want Your Excellency to commit on the people, on behalf of the people of Kajiado and on my own behalf as the governor of Kajiado, that we will support your government, work closely with other partners to provide not only an environment, but even space and even our inputs when required as a government to see to it that many, many Kenyans are able to access homes. I want to bring to your attention, Your Excellency, that as we talk about affordable housing in our urban centers, I want to also highlight that a lot of rural Kenyans are living in fairly indecent structures. And we are fine-tuning something that we will share soon with you. We are calling an eco-manyata, that for something less than 300,000, 400,000 Kenyans in the rural areas will also be able to own 3-bedroom homes, so that we have a country that nobody is left behind. We are developing together as a nation and carrying everybody along. And so I commit that my government will cooperate where we have open spaces to provide the land. Where we are required to do our bit, we will do our bit, because the task of nation building is not just yours alone, but for all of us, not only as leaders, but as experts like the family behind us and other players, and all many other Kenyans, like the testimonies we have heard of the gentleman and the lady who spoke of their dream having come true today. And so, Your Excellency, once more congratulations. Ulitunyua huko juu, hapa katikati tukasurvive kidogo kidogo. Na kwa haya yote Mungu ni mwema. Tumeyapitia makuu hapo awali, basi sasa tufanye kazi. That is what these people expect of us. On behalf of the Man Nation, which I'm their spokesman, we want to thank you for gifting us Soipan as our minister, my brother Kato, State House Controller. We are very grateful and thankful that you have counted us as part of your government. Asante sana, and Waziri Macharia, karibu sana. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, my friend, ndugu yangu Governor Ole Lenku, viongozi wote walioko hapa, captains of industry, especially the banking sector, developer, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your Excellency, mine is very brief, but first is to thank you once again. I know I did it so about a few weeks ago, kule Mukuru, because, Your Excellency, you managed to bring the housing agenda right on top of your plan in government. And because of that, Excellency, on behalf of the ministry, on behalf of the State Department, we really feel honored that indeed now we have a president whose agenda, number one, is actual housing. You know, before Excellency, we talked about the big four, and still we have the big four. But I think housing now, from what I'm seeing, clearly is agenda number one. And for good reasons, Excellency, because without shelter, have life is actually a basic need. Excellency, you've done one thing which really makes a big difference. Let me say this. As a former banker, and there are so many bankers here, you brought what we call supply and demand together. Supply, we have all these developers, all these units coming up across the country. But without the demand, that supply will be useless. Excellency, you made sure that as you support developers, you have not left the people, the consumers, who you take over those housing units. That's why today we have these testimonials. People saying, yes, we have these units here, but they are takers as well. Excellency, balancing supply and demand is not easy, because that's where you require the financing sector. And you have brought sanity in terms of the pricing of mortgages. I know you are very passionate about the pricing of mortgages, because there's no point of doing 720 units here if the people who won't